Hiya! So last week I said that for the next couple weeks I was going to read some of my written pieces because I just wanted them to kind of be more broad and out there and just available to you guys. So last week was about me, the first time I was introduced to Doctor Who and really fell for it. So this week I was actually inspired by a friend of mine who told me once that watching somebody ramble was actually really interesting and really intriguing because it kind of showed their passion for one thing or the other. So that's what this week's piece is about. It's just kind of the beauty of rambling. So here we go. There are many times when I'm self-conscious. When I first wake up in the morning, when I decide on yoga pants instead of jeans, when I'm running late, when I encounter those I believe to be more graceful than myself, even when I'm rambling sometimes. A friend of mine once told me, I love when you ramble. When you're talking about things you're passionate about, you get the sparkle in your eye that's just beautiful. You know what? That's had a huge impact on me ever since. Never be ashamed to be passionate. Don't stop yourself from gushing over something that brings you pure joy and happiness, and simply because the other person might not get it. You're a DC fan. Great. Please go on about your favorite villains and heroes and why they are those things to you. And if you like the Justice League or what you think the Joker's origin story is, you're a Marvel fan. Great. Me too. Tell me how you feel about Magneto and the Brotherhood. Are you waiting for the Civil War movie too? Awesome. Let's talk about the things we liked about X-Men First Class. Let's talk about our hopes for the Marvel Universe as it expands, because it just keeps going on and on. Fallen in love with tattoos? Perfect. Tell me the story you've gotten inked on your body. I will sit and listen to your journey and where you've got left to go. You got that when you were 16? Cool. Tell me why it's important to you. There are many things to be afraid of, and rightfully so. But don't be afraid to be passionate. Go on and on about what you love. Don't hesitate to tell me why you prefer one thing to the other. Talk about the positives of the things you enjoy. Please use hand gestures to get your point across. That's not enough for you? Use your whole body to explain it. When you run out of words, use comparisons that I might not get, but that's okay. I'll figure it out while you keep going because I don't really want to interrupt your train of thought. Make up your own words as you go when you run out of official language. No one will really be mad about that. Trip over yourself as the words and feelings and thoughts happen all at once and you can't seem to get through them fast enough. Be thinking so fast that you get lost and you ramble and point A gets lost somewhere along the way and you end up at point M. That is when you really can tell how passionate someone is about something. They will go on and on and on. In one topic leads to another and another and another. Now instead of talking about Fall Out Boy, you're talking about Panic at the Disco, which leads you to a movie. Now instead of talking about Marvel, you're talking about The Covenant, which leads you to Jumper. They are only connected by one thing, your passionate love for each, and how can that not be beautiful? Just discovered a new fandom. Fill me in on the pain you've experienced and why you loved that character more than this one. Tell me why you started that path and how excited you are for the next season. Which direction do you think they'll take with the next season and the new characters? Do you even want new characters? Never dull the passion you have for anything. Talk your little heart out until you're so caught up that you physically can't stop and have to catch your breath. Laugh about the way you are so distracted that the person you're talking to is so clearly lost about what you're saying. Yet they don't stop you. Smile about how much happier you are when you're thinking about those things. Let it fill you with joy. Rambling is absolutely beautiful, and never let that fill you with shame. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.